The Portland Trail Blazers defeated the Phoenix Suns in the NBA's play-in, meaning they're in the playoffs for the first time since 2021. Meanwhile, Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs making their first playoff appearance in 7 years. We start you off in the early going. It's Denny Avdia to Donovan Clingan for the jam there. Portland up 5-4. Later, Steph Castle over to Victor Wembanyama going to work on Denny Avdia, getting to the bucket. Tough shot, but he gets it to fall, and it's a one-point game after that. Later, Julian Champagnie collects the defensive rebound. Victor Wembanyama going the other way and sharing over to Devin Vassell in the corner 4-3. San Antonio goes up by 2. Later, the Spurs on a bit of a run. Wembanyama taking the ball up, and watch the moves here from 7'5" as he goes behind the back, then the spin move straight to the hole and throws that one down. Wembanyama, all the skills in the world to get this bucket, and San Antonio goes up by 6, 18-12. Denny Avdia trying to get some back on the other end, working on Keldon Johnson. Hits the long step back 2. Later, it's De'Aaron Fox pushing the pace, kicking out to Keldon Johnson, who hits the 3 at the end of the first quarter. And San Antonio up by 8 at the end of 12 minutes. Wembanyama with a give-and-go alley-oop from Dylan Harper. And San Antonio pushes ahead by 9. Later, De'Aaron Fox starting to take over. Fox driving, throws up the alley-oop to Luke Cornett for the jam. San Antonio up by 11. Now Fox, step back 3, nails that one. He scored or assisted on 7 consecutive Spurs points, and they're up by 14. Later, off the screen, Denny Avdia drives the paint, draws the and one bucket, makes the free throw. He had 19 points in the first half. It's 54-47 at that point. Portland looking good. Wembanyama had 18, and after this 3, it was 21. The fading 3 from Victor. Beautiful shot. San Antonio up by 10 at the break. In the third, Drew Holiday passes to Scoot Henderson for the corner 3. That's money. The Blazers on a 9-0 run. They lead at 59-55. Then Scoot Henderson steals the pass that was meant for Wembanyama. Scoot Henderson just so quick and athletic. Blazers 11 straight points, cutting the lead down to 2. Steph Castle hands it to Fox, who lobs it to, it's Castle, and Castle captures it and throws it down. 61-57, San Antonio by 4. Now Castle passing it around over to Vassell for the 3, and it's 69-61. Castle now to Vassell, and he drains another 3, 72-61. San Antonio just on fire at this point. Inside 2 to go in the third. Drew Holiday lobs it to Robert Williams, who played well in this one, gets the jam there, cuts the lead down to 12. Nice pass, better finish. Later in the third, it's Julian Champagnie passing to Fox, who gives it back to Champagnie for the 3. And the Spurs up 87-70. Later, it's Victor Wembanyama just showcasing his defensive ability. He's a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. The award will be announced on Monday. You can see why. He's got the defense, he's got the offense, can do just a little bit of everything.
Little dance, little spin, little window.
And
that's for you, Tim Duncan. Always watch Timmy put it off the window. It seemed like in the first quarter of every game he played.
later, Wembanyama looking for 3 more. Hits the deep one. He was 5 of 6 from range. He passed Tim Duncan for the most points by a Spur in their playoff debut. The Blazers not going away, though. Keldon Johnson turns it over. Avdia slams it home on the other end. How about 30 points and 10 rebounds in his playoff debut? Later, it's Fox to Wembanyama for the stuff. 35 points in the game. Wembanyama becomes the first player in NBA history to record 35 or more points with 5 or more three-pointers in a postseason debut. San Antonio gets the win. They're up 1 game to none. The final score in this one, 111-98.